Okay, so there's good news for all you Nokia fans out there, and for those of you who still have insatiable cravings for rumors on the Galaxy S8, I'm your Huckleberry. In a statement sent to Nokia Power User, a spokesperson for HMD said that the current plan for Nokia is to launch the Nokia 6, 5, and 3 phones in 120 markets all at the same time in second quarter 2017. That's between April and June. HMD first launched the Nokia 6 in China earlier this year. Clove in the UK has already stated that it will sell the Nokia 5 and 3 in May, followed by the Nokia 6 in June. Now, when will the US be getting these phones? Well, responding to a question from a fan, the Nokia official mobile Twitter account stated, and I quote, "We're planning on a global release, so yes, there will be. By the way, don't look for a new version of the Nokia 3310 feature phone to be released in the US, at least for a while. The phone uses 2G networks, which are no longer available in the US. It's possible HMD could release a newer version of the phone in the future that will be compatible with modern US cellular networks." Now, if you all recall the coverage that we had of the Nokia devices at the Mobile World Congress, our team was really impressed with the build quality and the fact that these phones were running stock nougat. Now, when it comes to the Samsung Galaxy 8 leaks and rumors, you'd think that we know almost everything there is to know, and we think we do. But look at the size comparison. As you can see from the images here, the Galaxy S8 dummy unit confirms what we already know. There will be a physical home button located right below the volume rocker for Samsung's recently announced Bixby. The 3.5mm headphone jack is here to stay, thank God, and the usual micro USB port has been replaced by a USB Type-C port. The front is very clean looking due to the fact that the front fingerprint scanner has been moved to the back of the device. What intrigues us even more, however, is the size comparison in the video. Given that the rumored screen size of the 5.8 inches and the 6.2 inches, some people may be worried that the new Galaxy S devices will be unwieldy. But judging by the size comparison shown here, it looks like the S8 will in fact be narrower than the S7, with a 5.1 inch screen, and the S8 Plus narrower than the Note 7. Yeah, but 6.2 inches is getting into like mini tablet range. Now I know the whole privacy and security issue is getting exhausting. People are getting tired of it. But I feel like I'm not doing my public duty if we don't talk about this again. Because the US Senate is trying to make it easier to sell your web history to advertisers. Yeah. Last October, the Federal Communications Commission, the FCC, approved internet privacy rules that would ban internet service providers, ISPs, from sharing or selling your web browsing data to advertisers without your consent. Unfortunately, the US Senate has recently voted to eliminate these privacy rules, which means that your browsing data might soon make its way to companies who are willing to pay for it. The decision isn't official yet, as the House needs to approve it first. And even if it does, President Trump has the power to keep the rules in place by issuing a veto. Senator Richard Blumenthal is just one of many who are not very happy about these rules. He said that they are direct attacks on consumer rights as well as privacy. Senator Ed Markey took things to another level by saying that ISPs now stand for, quote, information sold for profit, unquote, and invading subscriber privacy. He also added that every American should be alarmed by the violation of privacy that these changes will bring. Now, if you really want to educate yourself and not be one of the sheeple, read this book. My 16-year-old twin boys are reading this book in English class right now, and it is a classic. This book is referred to countless times through popular culture. You gotta read it. Educate yourself. 1984. It's all about this. Meet Jeremy Shoemaker, otherwise known as Shoe Money, and he became famous for this photo, where he showed off a check that he made from Google AdSense. And he's become so good at making online businesses that he made an announcement that he does not start a new business unless he can secure the business's name in a .com. Now, why is that exactly? Well, no domain name extension tells your story with the same degree of trust as a .com or .net domain name. .com and .net domain name extensions inject credibility into your online presence. And who doesn't want to be credible? And don't forget, you get 15% off when you use our coupon code ANDROID. When you think domain names, think domain.com.